Like this.
Welcome to talkofbusiness.com. I'm Nathan.
I'm Tess.
And today we're going to talk about what we're getting up to for our online businesses in 2013.
But for those of you that don't know who we are, just a little bit of a brief history. Nathan and I actually have been running an online business, a retail store, for about 6 years. And last year we decided to launch a handful of new sites, as well as write a book letting you guys know how we go about doing what we do. This year, however, is all about writing massive amounts of content for these sites. It's not going to be fun or pretty. But to spice things up a little bit, we've got two little experiments for you guys as well.
We're going to be calling them secret experiments. Now, I just want to clarify, we're not actually going to keep everything about what we're doing secret. We're just going to be keeping the actual names and domains of the businesses secret. Now, clearly, these are businesses for us, so we don't necessarily want to carry extra competition right now if we don't have to. And also, because we want to show you the results of what we're doing and make them real results, we don't need the extra competition kind of messing with the actual results of, say, our search engine placement or our traffic or anything like that. So we're going to keep the domains secret, but we'll tell you everything that we're actually doing behind the scenes and what our results are. But we're doing two different experiments. First, there's Tess's.
Mine will be a brand new website. It'll be purely an information site to start off with. However, it has the potential to be turned into a product site if I get the traffic and prove that it's a viable business.
Mine, on the other hand, is similar again in that it's also going to be starting off as an information site, not an e-commerce site, but clearly it's also a product-based information site, so I can turn it into a product site later down the track. I guess one of the big things in my head that I'm working on is that I'm using mine as on an expired domain. An expired domain name is one where somebody else has been using it for years and for whatever reason they're no longer running that website, so they let it expire and I've come in and pick it up. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to get around the fact that when you start a new site on a new domain, sometimes it can take a very long time before Google kind of gives you that the Google love. So it kind of has an unofficial probation period, which a lot of people argue about, but certainly from our experiences, there's not really any argument. When we put up a new domain, we certainly don't expect anything massive from the search engines for, anything up to a year or even 18 months. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to tell you how I've gone about doing that, the positives and negatives and so on and so forth.
But it's also really important to note that even though these are new for us, there's a few key fundamental things that we've still put in place. For example, we've still done full keyword research, we've done full competition research, and we've done full product research in case we do decide to flip it into an e-commerce site at a later date.
Which is a very good point. Remember, these are just experiments, whereas the model that we've been using for our other sites and that we teach is a model that we actually have had success with. So while we're trying to tweak that and make it even better, please keep in mind that these are experiments. Also, please remember that these aren't actually e-commerce sites initially. Now, I'm just differentiating from in the past where we said it can actually be illegal to advertise products and not actually have the products to ship. I can understand why that would be tempting for people, but that can be considered fraudulent, so you don't want to do that. And that's why these sites are actually going to be pure information sites initially, but ones that we can then transform into e-commerce sites down the track once we get the traffic. But there's even more.
Yes, we're going to be conducting more experiments for you guys and logging them as an open diary, mainly traffic experiments.
Absolutely. I mean, as we said, it can take a while to get traffic going on your site, particularly natural traffic, and so it's very tempting and obviously not a bad idea to try to get traffic from other sources as well. So we've been experimenting already with things like comparison shopping sites, with Facebook ads, with Facebook competitions, just with social media in general, with videos, with ebooks on Amazon's KDP Select program, all kinds of different mainstream traffic generation types and also some kind of a little bit niche ones as well. So we'll let you know how those go.
Now, Talking Business has come about because a lot of people wanted to know what we do and how we go about it. For us to continue to be able to provide you guys with the information that you want, we need your feedback as well. So if you do have questions or feedback, or you've conducted your own experiments and the results you've got could be helpful for other entrepreneurs, then jump onto our social media site, post questions on our wall, or if you want, just email us via our blog.
We'd love to hear from you, and so would other people. I mean, nothing better than actually hearing from other entrepreneurs who are also maybe just getting started and having some struggles or some successes. That can really help you in your journey as well. So feel free to share that with all of the talkingbusiness.com readers and with us as well, and we can try to help you. So that's it from us for now.
Certainly is.
And we'll see you again soon.
See ya.